Hello, Tom Nation. It's your boy Tom, and today we're going to be doing a video basically about HTML, CSS using this website. Obviously, it will be linked in the description below, uiverse.io. Simply put, it's right in front of us, actually, the largest library of open source UI. So this is like a really cool, easy way to find a bunch of stuff. There's like a showcase here, but you can get more specific with checkbox, buttons, loaders, forms, a whole bunch of stuff. We'll take a look at forms, for example. This one actually kind of looks like the Facebook login at first glance. So we're just going to click Get Code. You have this right here where you can kind of like test out what it's going to be on your website, what it looks like in dark mode, light mode, or if your website has a color background. You can kind of get an idea real quick of how it's going to look. The code's right here, CSS, HTML. You can also copy or export to stuff like React. There's a few other options here. It's really about what you want. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to copy this HTML. We're going to make a folder right here just for testing purposes. We'll call it test. And then we'll open Notepad, create a new file. We're going to paste that code in there. We're going to save. We'll name it index.html. Save. Now we do need to be able to reference the CSS that we're about to put in here. So we'll just stick that up here as this code. Alright, give me a second. Reference. And we'll just keep with the default styles. That's normally what you would use for something easy. CSS. Save. Let's finish that out. Now we need to get that CSS, so we'll create a new file. We'll go back, copy and paste the CSS right here. One thing you can do is also just Control A to highlight all of it, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. We'll go ahead and save that as styles.css, and we're going to save that into the test folder here. And I forgot to put this one in there. So now we're going to open our folder. Nope, let's bring it over here. And so we have our index, we have our styles. We're just going to open index, which should default to your browser, and voila. We already have it. I mean, that was so simple, so easy. Obviously, there's not a lot of functionality here because you would need to do that in the JavaScript and whatnot. You can delete certain elements if you don't want to have the ability for them to sign in with Apple or Google, for example, or whatever. You can always delete that from the code. But it's really easy, very simple to get you started. Like I said, it has a lot of cool buttons. Some of my favorite things in here are like the loaders. They have a lot of cool ones, like as you can see, and it shows you live, exactly how they're working. So a lot of cool. This one's kind of reminds me of that Netflix show, Squid Games, maybe. But yeah, other things you can do on here is if you create an account, you can actually create your own. So if you want to share it with the world, you just go in. What are you making? Are you making a button? Sure. You're using CSS. Continue. Then kind of gives you a rundown of things you need to know before you create. So you just I agree, and then you can upload your code. It then goes into a approval process, and you can actually earn creator points right here. Oh, I guess you just hover over. So when your post is published, you get 100. Someone creates like a different version of yours, 20, and then 10 for everybody who adds it to their favorites. As far as I know, it's not really like a currency or anything. It's just more like brownie points. So the more you have, the more you move up, the more people are going to recognize you. They also have like Spotlight, where you can kind of see a lot of the cool ones that are new. Challenges is kind of a cool one, where they give you kind of like a challenge, well, I guess. In Mystery Button 5, we challenge you to replicate a button designed by ABU using this. So they'll give you like an example, and they see like how you make it and its functionality and stuff. So that's pretty cool to just do. They also do have a Discord channel right here that you can join if you need to get more specific help, which is really cool. Trying to think what else there is really. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's that simple. Lots of really cool ones. Oh, you can see comments on, how people are talking about it. Obviously, there's a lot of how to use. Control C, Control V. Yeah, pretty much how I just showed you. You can change other people's stuff by just going into it and saying new variation. And that's just going to load it up here where you can actually edit the code and submit for review. But obviously, they want to make it sure it's like good, legit code. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you have someone you like, you can always, favorite them so you can see future stuff that they're bringing out. You can see how popular they are here. You can add your own comment, when it was made. Copyrights, MIT basically means anybody can really use it. Yeah, I think that's really about it. If you guys know any other websites kind of like this, that would help with website building in this kind of sense, let me know in the comments below. I would love to try to do another video on that. If you have any questions, like I said, just hit me up, and I will see you all on the next one. Definitely subscribe. I'm trying to always throw out videos having to do with automation, usually auto hotkeys, but like in this video, we are branching out, and that's all I can think of, really. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.